Hi, my name's Ross, and just in case you don't subscribe to Inside Gaming Daily, here's what you missed in games last week. Last week, the developers at Naughty Dog were dealt a pretty devastating blow as a lot of the cinematic cutscenes from their new game, The Last of Us 2, were leaked onto the internet. Rumors were circulating a lot last week about what could have been the source of the leak, and a lot of people thought that it was going to be an inside job. There was rumors about it being an angry developer who had been withheld pay from Naughty Dog, but that just wasn't true. The reason that people thought this was because Naughty Dog has a history of treating employees poorly during crunch time. Crunch at Naughty Dog is infamously bad, to the point where it has been known that some developers have had mental breakdowns and even been hospitalized during this stressful period. But Sony has denied these rumors. They're untrue. It was not an employee. It was actually later discovered that it was a hacker, which makes sense if it was not an inside job. Regardless of who did it, the fact that the developers worked so hard and then had their work laid bare before everybody, before it was ready, is really devastating, I'm sure, to the morale at Naughty Dog. Sony and Naughty Dog have decided to accelerate the release date of The Last of Us 2 in order to combat leaks, as a lot of people will probably not get the game and play it if they've had a lot of the plot points spoiled for them, especially for such a narrative series. But this is a blow as well, as it means that developers will have to work even harder to crunch and have the game ready by June. On Wednesday, Ubisoft North America teased their new Assassin's Creed game by having artist Boss Logic do a 4-hour live stream creating new artwork for the setting, Viking-era Europe. A 4-minute cinematic trailer was released on Thursday morning, which reveals the basic plot of the game, which is that your Viking clan has no room for growth in icy Norway, so you are invading the lush lands of England. The video looks incredible, but then so has every Assassin's Creed trailer ever. The entire trailer gives me 13th Warrior vibes, and the only thing Assassin's Creed about it is the wrist blade. The title was revealed with the teaser, and it's Assassin's Creed Valhalla. Ubisoft's director Valhalla released a video explaining some more details about the gameplay, and it seems that there's a new important settlement feature, given that your clan is invading another land and starting a home. It sounds like the decisions that you make during your colonization of England will impact the course of the game. They're clearly changing a few things with the formula of Assassin's Creed, and the reaction has been mixed so far, but mainly I think that people just want to see gameplay. Finally, last week Nintendo announced that it is slowly closing some of its eShops for the Wii and 3DS family. By July 31st, 2020, eShops in over 40 Latin American and Caribbean regions will close, and these eShops provide basic functions such as code redemptions for games. Nintendo closing eShops means that customers who have bought games in the past on a 3DS or a Wii console, but have had to delete them for various reasons, will not be able to re-download those games again. Nintendo is urging customers to re-download any games that they may have deleted on these consoles who live in these regions before the eShops close, but this might not be possible for some people with no space on their consoles, or if they don't have their console right now, or for any other various reason. This raises a couple of questions for me, namely regarding Nintendo's responsibility to its customers to maintain the store which they have bought games on. Because if you buy a game, whether it be physical or digital, shouldn't you own it forever? If digital codes are going to compete with physical copies in sales, shouldn't customers be able to have the peace of mind and knowing that they'll be able to re-download these games from the cloud at any time? It raises the question of should digital games be cheaper, since customers have the knowledge now that they might not own them forever, only for 10 or 15 years. Another question this raises is whether or not Nintendo is going to be shutting down more eShops, or if it was only going to happen in these regions. That doesn't quite seem fair either. In their comments regarding why they chose to do this, Nintendo simply stated, "We constantly reevaluate our business and make decisions based on a variety of factors." Very informative, Nintendo, thank you. And that's going to do it for us today. Thank you for tuning in. Make sure you hit like if you like this series, it really helps out a lot. And if you want to stay caught up on the latest in gaming, make sure you hit the subscribe button for more weekly roundups. I also make video game related content on my personal channel RossyRoo, so follow that if you want. Thanks again. Now go re-download Wii Sports Resort.